Project Yes is an after-school program for boys in grades 6 to 8 held at the Thurgood Marshall Middle School in Lynn, Massachusetts, a densely populated city of 80,000. Project Yes is a collaboration between North Shore Community College and the Lynn Public Schools. Poverty, limited education, lack of opportunities, and in some cases, cultural shock spell trouble for families. 94% of students at Marshall Middle School are eligible for free and reduced-priced lunches. Kids living in the neighborhood surrounding Marshall are deemed most at risk of gang involvement, dropping out of school, and getting caught up in the criminal justice system. But Project Yes is the antidote to that. The method: give youth the tools and teach them the skills to recognize socially risky behavior so they can turn away from violence and gang involvement. Show students that they can develop into leaders because the potential is there inside each one of them. Students thought to be at risk are enrolled in Project Yes at no cost. This structured after-school program holds each student to high standards. They are given academic support, sports, cultural activities, and field trips to see what the world has to offer outside Lynn. But the intangibles Project Yes offers are equally important. Surrounding students with caring adults, people actually telling them that they can be leaders, helping them build character, the chance to spend one-on-one time with teachers they admire. The effort that goes into this is priceless because the mission is too important to fail.
Well, I used to hang out too much with my friends and not come home. But since Project Yes, it keeps me out of the streets and stuff, and it helps me do my homework and get my grades up, and to be a better kid in life. And I really hope that we keep this program because it means a lot to me, and I hope my little brothers get to come here, and I hope everybody gets to know what it is about.
Some of the kids at Project Yes are kids that are the most susceptible to outside risks and run a real good chance of, if we don't reach them, that they'll fall off course and potentially become future dropouts.
They are high risk, so we try to get them young and in 6th grade, and we give them a safe place to go, we give them people to talk to, we give them good, positive, strong male and female role models, and I really think we've had good success.
What do you like about Project Yes?
Mostly everything, but mostly the homework time.
15. Explain that.
Because when you get homework time, you don't have to go home. You can just go home and go to sleep and take your shower. And you have homework time to do it here and get help, and you can use the computers. And that's why I like homework time.
And we, first of all, introduce them to the idea that this is important, and you have to do this to better yourself, and we'll help you with it and give you a place. And not only that, we'll show you some 8th graders who you really look up to and respect, and you'll walk into that library and you'll see that they'll be the first people to open their book and start their homework.
I think it's really good for them to sometimes address issues that maybe they're not getting at home, in the sense that we have a lot of male staff that are willing to sit down and talk to them about character development or about things that may be emotional for them. And the staff are consistent, and they're always willing to listen, and they're very patient with the students, in the sense that they don't want them out. They want them there. They want them learning. It's just, to me, it seems like a really healthy environment. I really like that.
One day I got an F in English, and then we did a goal setting plot in the computer lab, and then we did, the first goal was to ask the teacher, the second was to ask for extra help, and then when I told my teacher what was my grade, she said it was a C+, and it rised up.
And these are kids that are realizing there's a time to do homework, there's a time to study, there's a time to focus on school. They're getting it done. And you hope that that translates, and that even if they're not in a Project Yes program, maybe in high school, that those skills carry over.
So we have a boy who on one of our field trips was introduced to college for the first time. And he had never been to a college campus. He had never thought about college at all. And in school, academically, he was just low. Not because he didn't have it, but he just didn't care about school. So his grades were D's and F's. Well, after he came home from this field trip, he let it be known that I want to go to a place like this. He said, can I go to a place like this? We said, sure you can. Here's the process. You go through this and you take these steps. And it was almost like his eyes lit up. And from then on out, he was not only a good student, he was an honor roll student that was accepted into St. John's Prep.
A high percentage of them are now making honor roll. And part of the reason why is the academic intervention that Project Yes is providing. But even a greater factor, I think, is the follow-up that the Project Yes workers have here at the school.
We want to be an extra support network for the entire family. We obviously we're here to help the boys get through the day and to advance and progress, but we want to be there to help the families as well.
And how would Marshall School change without this program?
Well, there would be a lot of kids outside and hanging out, doing bad stuff. Because if we never had this program, there'd be a lot of stuff that me and my friends would be doing, like going out, doing stuff bad that's not supposed to be done and stuff. But now I changed. I seen what was the point of doing bad stuff when we haven't, because Project Yes is like everywhere you go, you have to have manners and stuff. And
he receives so much recognition from within the program and outside of the program for being a leader and for all the improvements that he was making, for making the honor roll, that I think it just changed his self-concept. And no longer was he that boy that wanted to follow in his brother's footsteps, but instead he was a boy that wanted to follow in the footsteps of the Project Yes people.
We see great development from 6th grade to 8th grade. Like I said, they become the leaders of the school, positive role models, and they have goals, and that is a result of things like Project Yes.
How do you feel you changed?
Mature-wise, because I don't get in as much trouble as I did last year. I don't have like random outbursts to my teachers that much anymore. Not like conduct marks. I changed all of that since I've been coming here.
Our school is a good place in general, but our school is a good place because we have different outlets for different types of students. This type of student needs services, and this type of program is needed in this school. And if we were to lose Project Yes in this building, and these boys would be without a place where they can be influenced by the myriad of people who influence them, and to get their work done, and to go and see different sites and expand their mind a little bit and raise their bar, I think they would lose more than we can even imagine. I think it would be devastating for a lot of the kids.
Support for Project Yes is a long-term investment in children and families. We are banking on reduced levels of criminal involvement, school failure, and breaking the cycle of poverty.